Let me ask you this. What if I told you XRP hitting $1,000 isn't just some wild dream, but there's a real path that's taking shape right now in front of your very eyes? I know, sounds crazy, but look at what's happening. Ethereum's first ever anonymous treasury protocol just pulled in $47 million before it even launched. $47 million, folks. It's not even live yet. That's next level conviction in the future of DeFi. And it's not just Ethereum that's heating up. Right now, the entire altcoin space is gearing up for something massive. The next phase, it will see altcoins outperforming Bitcoin in a way we haven't seen since the last bull run. Imagine catching the next wave before everyone else realizes that it's building. Well, if you're tired of the same related crypto hype and actually want to know where the smart money is moving and how XRP could lead the pack all the way to 4 digits, then trust me, folks, you're in the right place. Because what's about to come next in this video could literally change how you look at the entire market. I hope you're ready. I know I am. Hopefully you got your coffee. You got the volume cranked up. Welcome to the Bullwinkle Blueprint. If you are new around here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And if you're coming back for some more of that that real info, make sure you hit that thumbs up. Second video yesterday, we barely got any thumbs up. The video it was one of the worst videos ever, and it was talking about something major, PayPal XRP. So make sure you hit that thumbs up. Let's get back to over 1,000. Let's send this video to the moon, folks. Without further ado, Bitcoin, $118,509. It's currently in the red, 0.22%. Not too shabby. ETH. Good old ETH. Coming in at 3,840. It's currently down 1.2%. And XRP, yeah, buddy. Still holding down that number 3 spot, man. It's going to be so bittersweet when it jumps with ETH and gets into that number 2 spot, because that's coming. It's currently down 3.5%, coming in at $3.12. Total cryptocurrency market cap, no shocker here, right? Still trying to get above 4 trillion, coming in at 3.9. We told you 4 trillion was going to be a pain in the rump. It is a massive level. It is a new all-time high. And it is a psychological barrier. Anytime you get to those whole numbers, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, etc., they are psychological barriers. But it's going to break. August, we should be heating up, folks. And if you can't handle the heat, you better get out my kitchen. Cointelegraph says, Standard Charter, they see ETH hitting 4K by the end of 2025 if buying continues. The treasury firm now holds 1% of supply, outpacing Bitcoin. I mean, way to go, guys. If people keep buying Bitcoin, it's going to go from $3,834 to $4,000. These are supposed to be the smartest people in the room. Right here. And their message is, keep buying ETH and the price will go up. Really? This is going to 4K. This is going to 8 to 12,000. I've been preaching this for close to a year now. I've been preaching this when this thing was around 1,500. A lot of people kept saying, ETH's dead. ETH's not going anywhere. It's over. Well, guess what? ETH's not dead. I told you ETH wasn't dead. I told you ETH and its targets are around 8 to 12. And BlackRock, they just keep buying it. You think BlackRock is buying Ethereum here at 3,800 because they think it's only going to go up $200? I don't think so. I think BlackRock is buying it because they know ETH has a 2 to 3x in it. And they're putting their money in a safe bet because it's almost guaranteed at this point. It's programmed in that ETH is going a lot higher from here, everyone. Coinbaro put this out. ADA. This is from Charles Hoskins. We'll listen to this quick clip. It's only 26 seconds. States in here, ADA can 1,000x, but Bitcoin can't. Charles says Bitcoin might 10x. I can see you look. Bitcoin above 500,000 during the next bull run. Lock it in. It's going to happen. But ADA, it can go on 100 or even a 1,000x. He mocked. He said, "Oh, sure, let's sell ADA for Bitcoin so we can make less money." Charles is a funny guy. Listen up.
Why don't you just convert all your ADA to Bitcoin? It's like, okay, so we can make less money as an ecosystem.
You think ADA will still outperform BTC in the
Of
future?
course, because how much farther can Bitcoin go? Maybe to 1 million. Okay, it's a 10x. ADA can go 100x, 1000x over this. It's like, guys, we're not a second-class citizen. Cardano does substantially more, and because of Bitcoin DeFi, it's going to end up probably.
And he's spot on, right? Altcoins are going to outperform Bitcoin from here on out. There's no question about it. If you don't think that is true, you are blind to what's about to happen. Yeah, maybe Bitcoin, the most it does from here is a 2x, and it gets us around 240. The targets for us always been around 175 to 225. But ADA, for ADA to outperform it, ADA needs to get to what? 240, give or take? XRP to outperform it from today's current price needs to get to about $9. What do you think's more likely? And here's an altcoin I've been eyeing. I'm about to make a serious move on this thing. And I did an entire video on this on the other channel. We really broke this one down. You need to pay attention. They're already working with Ripple. They're working with Chainlink. They're working with BlackRock. This is a major coin. And you don't want to know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of XRP. You see where we are and when this thing last popped off? The same exact time frame XRP popped off. And what has it been doing? It has been consolidating and chopping. It's been flirting and playing around around that dollar level, the dollar region here. This is one that gets me excited. When we look and we throw the fibs on top of this thing, where this thing can possibly get, and we just look at a conservative number of this thing getting up to that 1.618 Fibonacci level, folks, we're looking at about a $4.60 Ondo. This thing's about $1 right now. That's a 4x, 4.5x. I'll be happy on this thing if we get a quick 2 to 3x. Pay attention to Ondo. Don't say I didn't warn you. Don't say I didn't warn you, everyone. Then we get this. Ethereum treasury strategies are better than Bitcoin. Joe Lubin. He's alive. The man is alive. Listen.
What is the difference between using an Ether corporate treasury strategy versus Bitcoin?
Well, Michael Saylor's done a brilliant job with his particular implementation of the strategy. Being able to do some of the same things and many other things using Ether is actually much more powerful because Ether is a productive and yielding asset. So we've been accumulating capital in various ways every single day. We've been instantly turning it into Ether and instantly staking it or restaking it, and we'll take advantage of decentralized finance yielding capabilities. And so we're able to take our Ether and grow it directly. And we believe that we'll be able to accumulate more Ether per fully diluted share much faster than any other Ethereum-based project, or certainly faster than the Bitcoin.
Well, you kind of know that the bull market's here, the bull run's here when Joe Lubin pops back up, right? I was going to break this down, but we don't have enough time to break it down. I'll break it down next video. Maybe I won't. Yeah, we'll see. But what I want to talk about is the big statement. We have both Dom and Quad,
I think it's the first time I'll say it, but I think XRP is heading to $1,000 by 2030. So for me, it's a super important project, and actually probably one of the most important projects out there at the moment.
So they predict that XRP is going to $1,000 by 2030. So by next bull cycle, $1,000. Let's talk about this real quick. If we look at the bottom before XRP took off in that November timeframe, it was around 50 cents. A 10x move on XRP from 50 cents gets you to $5, right? Basic math. Everyone can do it in their head. I don't think that's all XRP is doing. I do believe, I've made the statement, that XRP is going to get to the double-digit territory. XRP gets to $10. A 10x from 10 gives you an $100 XRP. So these 10x moves are happening with assets that have real purpose, right? We get to $100, you get another 10x. Here's your $1,000. Remember, the higher the price, the quicker that these assets tend to move. Now, when we look at all the fundamentals on top of XRP, who to work, or who, I should say who XRP is working with, because XRP is a decentralized asset, it doesn't work with anyone, but we can say who's using it, or who Ripple is partnered with that they are going to make, or who Ripple has bought out that they are going to make be using XRP. When we look at all the ETFs and all the money that's going to flood in, right? The ETFs are going to act as an XRP, as a massive funnel. If you look at the Bitcoin ETFs, they're now pushing billions in daily trading volume. They're bridging in retirement accounts, pension funds, and insurance giants. Trump just talked about that, allowing pension funds and retirements to access crypto. So if XRP ETFs even grab a fraction of that attention, it's way more than enough to make your head spin, right? Let's just say 2 trillion comes into XRP via ETFs, and we got 18. Like, we know we're going to have at least 18, and there will be more. And we got a limited supply. That alone can send XRP price into orbit. Think of it like Apple. Like, everyone knows Apple. Most of you probably have an iPhone. Listen to this. Back in the early 2000s, no one believed it could hit a $1 trillion market cap until institutional money poured in, and boom, it happened in a blink of an eye. Crypto is now getting its Apple moment, and XRP is sitting front row. And here's the thing. We haven't even scratched the surface on what happens if banks start settling cross-border payments with XRP, or if Ripple locks in more government partnerships. I mean, if you're excited about these numbers I just broke down, you got an exciting 5 years ahead of you. I'm excited about it. I can't wait. If XRP wants to go to $1,000, sign me up. I'm not fighting it. I'm hopping on that train all day. Do me a favor. On your way out, smash that like button. If you're ready for a new XRP all-time high, drop a comment for your price target in 2030. And make sure you subscribe, because the next chapter in XRP story, guess what? It's about to get wild.